続きからです。
There's nothing else I can do.
読み込みますよ。ロードしました。
Let's go in? Yeah.
知られなかったからよしとしますか。
Corey still hiding secrets? Who would have
お父
guessed?
さんのことを友達に見られるってなんだかモニュモニュします。
I don't see how it would have a dirty undertone.
クロウさんは何か気づいたかも。危ないかな。いえ、クロウさんなら大丈夫でしょう。私が嫌がってると分かれば詮索はしてこないでしょうし、万一知られても秘密は守ってくれそう。いつの間にかクロウさんのこと信頼してますね。
Yeah, that's just how it is with the
もともと悪い人
with
だ
the
と
main character, you
思っ
know?
てませんけど。
Dexter, you're the one who made it weird. I didn't say
今
anything.
日は疲れました。緊張したり驚いたり。
What is she gonna do?
こんな日くらいリラックスしてもいいですよね。
Oh?
チョコレート小さいのも2つまでなら。
Yeah?
あ、もう
It's only two little pieces, you know?
リラックス。
I don't like where this is going.
もう一粒二粒までなら経験上大丈夫。まったり。もう一粒くらい。
Wait. You already said two was your limit.
いえ、これ以上は危険な気がします。我慢です、我慢。
Resist.
でももう一
You...
粒くらい。
Oh, no. Saved by the...
はーい。
Saved by the Meru.
はい。
Why do I smell chocolate, Corey?
お風呂沸いてるよ。入ったら？なんか隠した？
No?
別に。お風呂いただきますね。なぜついてくるんでしょう。
Oh, no. Oh, no.
もう今日だけですよ。
Oh, boy.
でねでね、その後は、
Dot, dot, dot.
今日は決めないでくださいね。
Well, I guess Corey wants to be woken up with Mary's ass in her face.
気をつけまーす。今日離婚したこと怒ってる？
I'm sure it's fine.
ちょっと怒ってます。
See? It's only a little. Only a little mad.
ごめんなさい。心配だったんだよ。怪我でもするんじゃって。後をつけられるのが心配で後をつけた的な？
Or something like that.
話さなかった私も悪いですけど。だよね。 アリちゃんが僕に隠し事なんてめったにないのに。私は結構隠してることありますよ。
Yeah, Corey keeps a lot of secrets.
それもそっか。お父さんのことも今日初めて聞いたしね。正確には隠してるというか、おじい様には言ってあるので伝わってなかったというか。
I mean, when was the last time they met Granddad?
そういえばオリちゃんの昔のこととか聞いてなかったな。
Well,
もう仲良しになっちゃったんだからそれでいいよね。メルさんのそういうところさすがです。はい。いえ、
wait.
私こそ謝らなくちゃですね。去年お店の経営が苦しい時、父に頼れば簡単になんとかできたはずなんですけど。そうなんだ。でもいいよそんなの。洋菓子屋さんはお菓子で稼がなくちゃ。メルさんやおじい様ならそうおっしゃると思って黙っていました。
You know, that's really mature of Mary to say.
クロさんが来てくれて本当に良かったです。だね。にしてもワリちゃんのお父さんにはびっくりしたな。似てないよね。似てると言われるよりはそっちがいいです。ワリちゃんってお母さんにと聞かされます。母は元女優だったので子供の頃から似てると言われて悪い気はしませんでした。ただ私が生まれたのは引退から20年後で、母は女優時代より体重が70キロ増えていたので、見た感じで似てるかはよくわかりません。
Yeah, but like, you haven't seen old photos of when she was an actress? I mean, she was an actress, so like... The ferrets are in the way. Hang on. I can put them in the corner then. The ferrets, you mean? Because they're Pokemon. Next to the save button. Well, like here. So that you can't see the text that is barely visible because it's white on light. Man. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll need to make it bigger in later. Actually, I did save the project in DaVinci, so let's hide it for now. Yeah, one was an actress, and the other looks like a mob boss.
詳しく聞きたいですか？話したくない？難しいですね。
This VA doesn't do character face portraits, yeah. Sometimes.
兄が7人、姉が4人いるので、話すだけで一晩かかります。そっちの難 しいか。いいよ、今度暇な時にでも話して。そんなに焦って知りたいわけじゃないから。
Or I could do something like this. Hang on. If I shrink this down a bit. And then bring this back. No, don't. See, it's readable. It's readable over here. You know, you can still read it, right? Cause like, you know.
僕にはオリちゃんがいてくれれば十分。はい。
はい。
ねえ、オリちゃん。はい。僕、やっぱり失礼？
I mean, sometimes.
尾行については問答無用で失礼ですね。やっぱりか。気をつけないとな、僕。あんまり失礼だとオリちゃんに嫌われちゃう。せめて週10回ペースを3回に。難しいかな。半分にしないと。
What if I like? There's your character portrait. Make it a bit smaller. And it fits inside the box. Hang on, if I need to make it a bit smaller for that then. There you go. Make her do different expressions according to the story. I don't have the character sprites though. What?
確かにミルさんは週10回ペースで失礼ですけど。
No, I'm saying that I don't want to put in that much work.
私が週9回失礼なことを言う相手はミルさん以外いません。オリちゃん。
He gets it.
どういう意味？見てください。
Oh, she's avoiding the question.
隠し事って
Really?
辛いですね。
I never would have guessed.
でも
Are you saying that you don't like keeping secrets from your best friend? Are you saying that... Yeah. Are you saying that it's bad to keep secrets? Well, there are some secrets that you need to keep. But, like, I don't think Corey has any of those types of secrets. I don't think Corey feels bad about keeping those kinds of secrets. For the sake of world peace.
隠し事してても
Sure.
変わらず接してくれる人がいる。私は運がいいです。
Truly is blessed. Hashtag. blessed. I wonder about the history we've never heard about, lol. What do you mean? What does that mean? Like the history that's been kept secret? Oh, I mean, I don't think there is much. For the sake of world peace. Well, no. The only history that's being kept secret is the history that we haven't found yet. For the sake of world peace, there isn't any. Good morning, Corey. You seem tired.
メルサにやられました。
Oh, well. What do you think secrets are? Why are you asking me a question like that for the majority not to know? Yeah, but if well, yeah, but that's not history. History is like history is like hundreds of years ago, not CIA classified documents. Like yeah, those are secrets that are being kept. And her founding of the USA. Yeah, like in that time. What secrets were kept then that can't be revealed now? I would probably get taken out if I learned anything. Yeah, okay. It's like forbidden knowledge in Genshin. Also, Meru back at it again with the how the hell did you get in that sleeping position? For a butt again?
いえ、今度はお腹。
Oh, of course.
顔の上でピチッと亀の体勢になって呼吸器を的確に潰されました。
Oh well, at least you're still alive. See what I mean? How does Meru get into these sleeping positions? Ouch, that sounds rough.
ぼんやりと川を渡った気がするんですけど、私透けてませんか？
Oh, she's a ghost. If Meru ever gets a boyfriend, good luck to him. I mean, you know. I may not have chosen her route, but like... she'd be my second choice. Nope, you're as opaque and corporeal as ever.
おはよう。
And she just is complete, and she just doesn't know any. She's clueless. It's Sunday today, the busiest day of the week for us. As such, I'm hard at work getting ready for opening time.
さっささっさ完璧です。
Fortunately, the girls are here to help with the cleaning and such, so that lightens the load for me somewhat. You know, some visual novel sound effects are so realistic it scares me. What do you mean by that? Like what type? What sound effects?
おはようございます、クロウさん。
Especially the door knocks? Well, yeah. Well, that's just simple Foley. Actually, it's not even. You just put a mic up to a door, knock. There's your knocking sound effect. You open the door. There's your door opening sound effect. And what about the echo? Well, yeah, not every room. Rooms aren't normally padded to dampen sound. And the type of door. Well, yeah, you know patissiers are real, right? And those types of doors are real, you know. You know, you could just... I don't know if my mic picked it up. VNs in general. I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's probably some stock sound effects, stock door knocking sound effects that have been used in multiple visual novels. Morning, Komachi. Yes, well, a chocolate cake I've been working on is starting to shape up nicely, but I'm not sure if it's ready to sell to customers yet. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's bad or anything, it's just... Ever since I took over as Folgirl's patissier, we've only been selling cakes that had been served here in the past. Technology ceases to amaze and scare me at the same time. I mean, I guess. But when it's a simple door knocking sound effect. Even after I managed to replicate them, we only served them once Meru tells me they are as good as Gramps. The problem is, this chocolate cake is my own recipe. Naturally, that means I don't have anything to compare it to, so I have no way of judging how good it is. Maybe I should just bring it to the hospital and have him try it. No, I don't want to give him something half-baked, Komachi. She would have been my first choice. Am I? I see. Well, anyway, what I'm struggling with at the moment, that's what I'm struggling with at the moment. It's quite the conundrum, really. Oh? Yeah? Really? Are you okay with that? Well, remember what happened when we invited you over to help eat the last test batch? You ate 3 whole cakes yourself, then told me you'd never eat cake again. Oh no, she's got the mentors. Oh, it happened. It happened, all right. You ran home crying someone's name. I believe it was Mr. Bathroom Scale.
体重計
So
知らない人で
cute.
すね。体重計知らない人ですね。
Man, why did you make it? Why'd you say it like that?
おはようございます。
Oh, there's a portrait. There's a portrait. See, they use them sometimes. Good morning, Chocolate. Man, you forgot. And you forgot the visual novel. Although Chocolate although Chocolate only comes about half the time on weekdays, she comes fairly consistently on Sundays. Is she number one for you? Yeah, Chocolate's my first choice. Yes. I've already said.
開店はまだなのか。
I said Meru was my second. But today she's accompanied by a rare companion. No was. Meru used to be your number one, lol. Yeah, she was my number one before Chocolate showed up. And then she instantly replaced number one as soon as we saw her on the roof. We technically aren't open yet, but I didn't want to make them wait out in the cold, so I decided to let them inside.
お手伝いすることあります？
I mean, yeah. I didn't say I wasn't going to. No, that's okay. Well, Miss Freddy, just relax and make yourselves at home.
あ、そのテーブルまだ拭いてないので隣に移ってください。
すいません。
What? Man, what is with this guy?
何か？お兄ちゃんはお客として来た時は自信満々ですが、それ以外の状況だと大抵ビクビクなのです。
I said number one, right? Yeah.
一種の内弁慶なんだね。
うるさいな。
開店前のお店っていいわね。いつもより小麦の香りが強い気がするわ。あれ、こなちちゃん来たんだ。
I wonder why she's here.
行けなかったかしら。
No, you can be the taste. You can be a taste
う
tester.
ちはいいんだけど、こなちちゃんはいいの？ついこの前、体重計がってもう来ない発言してたのに。
No.
記憶にないわね。
Dementia.
つい一昨日だよ。
Wait, what?
記憶がないわね。
Yeah.
皆さん、お湯が沸きました。ケーキはまだですけど、飲み物はリクエストがあれば。ティーでお願いします。
僕はコーヒーの気分かな。
Jeez. Don't need to insult Kamachi like that.
紅茶とコーヒーってどちらがカロリー低いかしら。その後入れるミルクと砂糖次第じゃない？あ、僕は紅茶ね。わかりました。メルさん、当然のようにお客さんに混ざりましたね。
あ、 All right, there's the thumbnail for this video, for this VOD. While I busy myself arranging cakes on in the display case, Corey begins preparing beverages for our guests. With practiced hands, she quickly throws together a homemade blended tea. Screenshot? I mean, hang on, where is it?
セーブ画面です。
That's what this save file is for. It's to go through the game and save. Yeah.
セー
Actually,
ブ
let
画
me
面で
just.
す。セーブしました。コーヒー、ご希望の銘柄とかは？
おすすめのもので結構。
小町もそれでお願いします。ではブレンドですね。
Opening several jars, she scoops out and weighs a variety of coffee beans. Then she separates them by type and takes them over to the roasting machine. It's an automated roaster, meaning it automatically adjusts the heat being applied to the beans at different stages of the roasting process.
この店はケーキはもちろんだが、飲み物にもなかなかこだわりがあるんだな。
Well, yeah, you can't have cake without something to drink too.
昔はブレンドだけ他から買ってたんだけど、オリちゃんがこだわるんだよね。
Soda and cake, oh god. You know, sometimes. But that's when the cake isn't too sweet.
おじいさまに許可をいただきました。ケーキ作りでは役に立てない分、何か私にもできることはないかと。氷は真面目です。
You know, at least Corey's good at something. Right?
料理人には重要な才能だ。ショコラ、見習いなさい。
メルちゃんより向いてるかも。でもオリちゃん不器用だよ。
Yeah, you keep saying that, but I want to see it.
まあ慣れてくれば大丈夫になるけどね。お茶を入れるのでポカしたことはあんまないし。
Indeed, all talented chefs tend to be overly earnest, and she's more than qualified on that front. Could I have a coffee as well, Corey?
とうとう私以外全員そっちに。
Sorry, I just finished setting up the display cake, so...
はいはい。
Corey prepares 2 additional cups, one of them and one for me and one for her. After the beans finish roasting, she puts them all in a manual grinder. Thanks to that lovely tool, even a petite girl like her can grind coffee beans with ease. She turns the knob, carefully grinding the beans into a fine powder. Then she transfers the powder into a series of filters positioned atop our cups. Why, Dexter? Why did you just realize you like dominant anime girls? Why did you realize it while Corey is on screen? The least dominant anime girl. Okay. She seems confident in her tea making. Yeah, but where is her confidence everywhere else? Finally, she slowly pours hot water over them. Of course, she always pours it into the cups containing tea as well. Also,
あ
うん
the pleasant aromas of coffee and tea fill the air. Except in visual novels, I guess. I mean, yeah, that counts. Despite being brewed simultaneously, their scents don't cancel each other out, but rather intermingle wonderfully.
いい香り。小町、甘い香りの次にこの香りが好きです。やっぱ我慢できない。みんなケーキ選んで一緒に食べよ
Uh-oh.
いいのか開店までまだ時間があるが
Yeah, but it's Meru we're talking about.
う。いいの店長権限。いいよね、クロウくん。
No, I'm the one who baked them. Well, I don't know if it's a smart idea. But I'll admit all these nice smells are making me hesitate to say no. Good quality tea and cake for confectioners like us. Those two things are essentially our lifeblood. Dexter. What do you mean by that? I'll bring some over. What would everyone like? I proceed to take their orders. then head over to the display counter.
もうメルさんったら。
There's nothing wrong with taking a little break, right? Sunday's a day off for most people anyway.
ですね。開店時間までにパパッと済ませましょう。
While Corey finishes preparing our beverages, I set to work on plating everyone's cake. I distribute their orders one by one, which ranged from shortcake and cheesecake to... I forgot how to pronounce it. Millefeuille. Yeah, whatever. Here's yours, Corey.
どうも。
I hand her a slice of dark chocolate cake. Just as she's about to sit down with her tea. That was the cake I made for her condition in mind. With her condition in mind. As such, it contains just the right amount of sugar for her to be able to safely eat it. What's so funny, girls?
いえ。
いただこうか
Too cute.
いただきまーす。
We don't open for another 20 minutes or so. I mean, it's 11:20 now, so, like, you should have been open 20 minutes ago. That leaves us with enough time for our little impromptu tea party.
いただきます。
How's it taste today?
ちょっと苦味が強いかもしれません。
I see. It's tough to get the recipe just right.
売るときは奮闘をかけるのでちょうどいいかも。いえ、それでもやはり苦味は抑えた方が良さそうです。
True.
このままじゃ私好みすぎます。
Really?
毎回ウリちゃんの好みに寄せちゃって失敗するね、クラウくん。
That's That might be true now that you mention it.
気をつけた方がいいかもです。私にはありがたいですけどね。
She muses happily, eating another forkful of cake. It seems I've been inadvertently prioritizing her smile over the taste of my cakes. I'll need to work on that. Dot, dot, dot. I've got a ways to get a wait. I've got a ways to go. Yeah, I've got a ways to go as a patissier, don't I? Too cute. We didn't have much time before opening, so naturally our tea break ended up being a short one. Leaving the others to finish at their leisure, Meru, Corey, and I started tidying up. It's now 1 minute before opening time.
クロウさん、
Yes?
ケーキありがとうございました。
It's fine.
朝から素敵な時間でした。
Of course. It was my pleasure. A moment later, the clock strikes 11. It struck 11:23 minutes ago, so Folkrol's door is now officially open to the public. Folkrol's doors. Come on in, we're open.
ようこそファルクロールへ。
感染症の心配はなし。どっか痛いとこあるかい？
いつものとこがジンジンするくらい大丈夫そう。
ならばよし。順調だね。だからって無茶すんじゃないよ。あんたいっつも物事がうまくいきかけた時に限って横着するんだから。熱い風呂は避けること。酒タバコは禁止。カフェインも避けること。
全部守ってます。全部好きなのが辛いところだよ。
酒とタバコのやりすぎは赤子関係なく注意した方がいいけどね。あとまだ逆子が続いてるから前に言っておいた体操も続けること。
あの体操腹が痛くなるんだけど。
Yeah, you'll get used to them.
そうかい？骨盤の位置が悪いのかね。なら無理しない方がいいけど。
大丈夫かね。ん？ちゃんと生まれてくるかね。
I'm sure it'll be fine.
前の子みたいに
ああ、逆子じゃ龍山の心配はないよ。安心しな。
本当に？
大丈夫だって。まだ時間はあるんだし、ゆっくり治せばいい。この後に及んで流産はほぼないから安心しな。ママが大事にしてあげてればね。
Yeah. I mean, it's close enough to, try it? No thanks. It's close enough to the date of... It's close enough to a, time. What would I... How would you call it? Date of birth.
逆に前回みたいな早期流産は ママがどんなに大事にしてもどうしようもないことなんだ。
Oh, well.
逆に前回みたいな早期流産はママがどんなに大事にしてもどうしようもないことなんだ。いつまでも気に病むことはないよ。
Yeah, it was. I don't want to hear Google Translate say lolly.
だから赤ん坊自体は問題なし。残る心配はそうさね。
うん。
かわいい赤ん坊に母親の生意気が遺伝しないかってことと。
I don't know.
言ってろ。
あとは元気が良すぎるってことかな。
どういうこと？
私もせいぜい200くらいしか取り上げてないからはっきりしたことは言えないけど。
I need to know I'm not crazy. Alright, hang on. Let me... I don't see how that would make you uncomfortable. In English, right? Yeah. Lowly. Lollican, yeah. $200 babies.
9ヶ月とは思えない元気の良さなんだよね。もう明日にでも飛び出てきちまいそうだ。
それってつまり早産？
I mean, I was one.
ああ、もちろんもう育ちきってるから赤ん坊には心配ないけど。
じゃあ
旦那の出張ずらせないのかい？
今からじゃ難しいね。もともと出産予定にどっかぶりだったのを無理言って前倒ししてもらっての今週来週だから。はあ、ま、パパにゃ産声は諦めてもらうかな。
I'm too young for this. When would you ever say that? I don't know. Construction site. Strip club. Any dangerous job site. Pornhub.
そうなるかもさね。なに気にすんな。男なんざ生みの苦しみが分かってないから誕生の瞬間にはこだわらないよ。
I mean, yeah, there are also things that old people do that you wouldn't expect a younger person to do. But it's not like a younger person couldn't do it. What? Well, sure, but I was thinking of like an old person compared to an adult, not like an adult compared to a kid. like a granddad. Yes, you are.
経験あり？
うちの宿六は小町が生まれた瞬間うとうと船こいでたよ。
そうかい。いつでもいいから生まれておいで。元気に生まれてきてさえくれりゃパパもママも文句言わないし。可愛らしいお姉ちゃんも待ってるよ。
Well, yeah, I'm too old for this is easier to say. Womp.
おお、蹴った。
Well, yeah, but you know, you can say I'm too young for this when you're when you're like under 18. Corey, is something the matter?
今誰
Yeah,
かに呼ばれたような。
I don't know what you meant. As an adult, I'm too young for this. I mean, yeah, it's a little weirder if you say it as an adult. Smoking. I don't. No. Hmm?
なんでもないです。店員さん、ケーキおかわりお願いします。こっちもお願いできるかしら。
こちらはお茶だけ。
ついでにマカロンお願い。仕事してください。
Meru just wants her macaroons.
寒いですね。
I mean, isn't it always? Yeah, I'm also confused about your thought process. Indeed, it feels especially chilly today.
天気はだいぶ良さそうなのに。
I'm worried the temperature's going to keep dropping. Make sure you girls bundle up nicely tonight, okay?
はい。クロ様。
So I can join. I mean, Meru heads over to the front door to dim the lights and flip the open sign. Flip over the open sign.
冷た。どうしました？
The glass is going to be cold as hell.
ドアの枠がキンキンに冷えてた。
Oh yeah, so with the door frame.
何これ。
You know?
外めっちゃ寒いよ。
You didn't need to go outside to realize how cold it was.
わお。本当に息吸うと歯がヒヤってします。
You sounded like something that vibrates. I was mimicking what Mary said. Don't make it sound weird. Would you like to stay the night here, Chocolate? Yes, please.
お願いしていいです？
I mean, it'd be pretty cruel to send her home in this weather.
にしてもすごい寒さ。雪は降ってないのに不思議です。
Weird.
ああ、この町はよくあるよ、こういうの。山からの風、フェーン現象でしょうか。この町はこの地方にしては比較的暖かいことが多いのですが。
I imagine that's why Fueyo was established here.
たまに暖気の隙間を縫って本来の寒気が一気に来るんです。おお、
Yeah, it dropped by like a few degrees.
ということ。
お
要するにすごーく寒い日がたまにあるってこと。なるほど。
Man, Chocolate's too cute. I don't think Mary's summary really clarified anything, but Chocolate seemed convinced.
あー、妖精さんの夜もこんな日に起きるんだよ
What?
ね。
No, you're too cute.
ねえねえ、ちょっと公園まで行ってみよっか。今日も妖精さんが来てるかも。
Disregard it? I'm gonna screenshot it. I don't know if that's a good idea in this weather. Before I could even finish that sentence, Mary was already run off, forcing the rest of us to follow after her.
ないね。そうそう都合よくは無理ですよ。残念です。見たかったのに。
Apparently, when diamond dust is falling, this park offers the best view of that phenomenon. I mean, yeah, but like, you already know when the Night of the Fairies is. Unfortunately, however, it doesn't seem to be happening tonight. Such is life, I suppose.
一度見てみたいです。私見たことがないので。ショコラ、そうなん？メルは見たことあります？もちろん、この町に住んでるんだもん。毎年妖精さんの日が来るたびに見てるよ。と言っても、夜中に外で遊んでると叱られるから、この公園まで来て、満天の空にってのは、今年改め去年が初めてだったけど。
Oh, of course. And the one time you're able to come out to see the Night of the Fairies is the same time your granddad is in hospital. Coincidence?
でも、
Maybe.
家の窓からちらっとくらいなら毎年。そっか、ショコラさんが来たの妖精の日の後ですね。
Yeah. And Crow came on the night of the on the Night of the Fairies.
ちょうど見られなかったです。残念。気象条件が良ければ妖精の日以外にも起きるはずなんだけどな。
You know what? Maybe that's why Crow was on the roof. Because he wanted to get a good view of the Night of the Fairies and the park. But climbed on to... Never mind.
やっぱ降らせてる妖精さんが空から落っこちたから今人手不足なのかな。
Huh? Mary smirks at me for some reason. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see it too, by the way. I haven't seen it either. At least as far as I can remember. Yeah, but Mary's convinced that you're one of them.
そうですか。
Corey's expression sours for a brief moment. To return to normal before long, however. It returns to normal before long, however.
この天気しばらく続きそうなので、明日か明後日にはまたチャンスありますよ。そうですか。そうだね。ほとんど偶然の産物なんだから、見る回数を上げれば見られる確率もそのまま上がるよ。じゃあいつかは見られるわけですね。そういうこと。わはん、楽しみです。
Ah, too cute.
お空には帰らないままで頼むよ、クロウくん。
Meru, I'm not one of them. I'm not a fairy. She nudges me with her elbow. I still have no idea what she's on about. Still, this so-called Night of the Fairies. Is that how you spell it? Hang on, what was the other time? Yes, it is fairies. 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 I wasn't lying when I said I'd like to see it myself sometime. I hope it happens over these next few days. Can fire be cold? I mean, not really. The following morning, opening my eyes, I immediately noticed that my surroundings looked different than usual. Ah, I remember now. Chocolate slept over last night, didn't she? I head into the hallway, glancing out a nearby window. I see that the sun is already starting to peek over the horizon, illuminating the town with its dazzling rays. A thin layer of frost coats the window's glass surface material. A thin layer of a thin layer of frost coats the window's glass surface. Material evidence of last night's frigid temperatures. There we go. I said it. Apparently I can't say of frost. Cool flame. Fuck. Cool flame can occur in hydrocarbons, alcohols, aldehydes, oils, acids, waxes, and even methane. The lowest temperature of a cool flame is poorly defined and is conveniently set as a temperature at which the flame can be detected by eye in a dark room. Cool flames are hardly visible in the daytime. Yeah. Sure, it can be called... It's called a cool flame, but does it mean it's cold? I think... A cool flame, it would still be hot, just not as hot as fire. Like, I know what cool flames are. They're blue. Actually, am I thinking of the right thing? Cool flame. Yeah, cool flames are blue. You know, if you like pour some alcohol onto a surface and then you light it, it creates a blue flame, and then you can it'd still be hot, right? A cool flame or invisible flame is a flame having the typical temperature of about 400 C. So, yeah, 752 Fahrenheit. So it's still hot. So like, it was a bad example. The sun rays refract beautifully off of the ice, diffusing its brilliant light into the house. It's so bright that I end up having to shield my tired eyes. And yet, even as the sun continues to rise, I know the temperature won't, not by much at least. That's the peculiar beauty of Fueya. ... Oh, right. Just as I'm about to head downstairs to the kitchen, I realize something. I didn't take my apron or a change of clothes out of my room last night. Usually, I leave it out here when Chocolat stays over, precisely because I tend to wake up before them. However, I forgot to do that last night. Darn, that was awfully careless of me. Should I go get it? I think I'll have to. I have to prioritize getting the store ready for opening, even if it means I might disturb them. Bracing myself for the possibility, I head over to my bedroom. Good morning, girls. They're... Okay. I wasn't expecting them to be sleeping. I mean, I know Crow wakes up before the girls, but like, you know, it's a visual novel, and you gotta have the main character walking in on the girls changing, right? That's a common trope in visual novels. So, I didn't expect them all to be sleeping. You can freeze fire. I mean, yeah, you probably can. Yes. After whispering a tentative greeting. Oh. Good morning, girls. After whispering a tentative greeting, I enter the room and find 3 of them sleeping soundly. They always sleep together in here when Chocolat sleeps over. I also notice they tend to sleep in whenever she's here. I think it's because they stay up late together. Now then, I'd really prefer to get this done without disturbing them. I just need to quietly procure my clothes and leave. That shouldn't be too hard, right? Yeah, I can do it. I just need to be really quiet. What? Tug. Dot. Huh? Suddenly, I feel a strong force pulling down on my ankle. I look down and see Meru firmly wrapping her arms around my leg. Ah, that's not good. Uh-oh. Meru, if you could let go of my leg, I'd really appreciate it, thanks. Clueless. Dot. Well, this certainly complicates things. Her grip's really tight, so I don't think I can get out of this without waking her up. But she's probably really tired, so I'd feel bad about doing that. Now what do I do? Oh, did she bite? Whoa. Just then I recall something Corey told me recently. Yeah, apparently Mary's grip when she's asleep is really tight. Don't take it in that way. No. Teeth marks. Okay, so she did bite his leg. So this is what she meant. Okay, first things first. I need to remain calm in a situation like this. Losing my composure will only make things worse. She got that gorilla grip pussy. What? What is that sound? Why are her teeth so sharp? Ouch, it hurts. Hang on. Why can't I replay the sound? Man, that's BS. Her razor-sharp fangs pierce deeply into my tender flesh of my Achilles tendon. Man, I've really thought of her. I've always thought of her like I've always thought of her as dog-like, but I had no idea she possessed such bestial attack power. She might literally take off my foot with those teeth. I would be fine with that. What? No, I need to calm down. This is the girl who selflessly took me into her home, despite my amnesia. Letting her have one of my feet is the least I can do, right? I just need to endure the pain. If I cry out or try to escape, I'll risk disturbing the other two girls. Relax, Crow. Find your happy place. Find your happy place. Thank God. No! She woke up because her skin was too tough. Hi there. She releases my leg and her eyes flutter open. Thank goodness she woke up. Unfortunately, just as that thought crosses my mind, a wave of relief washes over me and causes my entire body to relax. Whoa! The strength of my legs leaves me all at once. With nothing around to grab onto, I collapse in dramatic fashion. Man, now you've woken them all up. I'm really sorry.
部屋に入ってきた理由は分かりましたし、倒れ込んできた理由も、足に同じ傷跡を持つ者同士お察しします。今後ああいう時はノックで起こすようにしてください。
Yeah, but he didn't want to wake you up. Yes, ma'am. Thus, my day began quite literally with a terrible misstep. I'm sorry to you as well, Chocolate.
いえ、私は別に何もなかったので。そうそう、ショコラは別にぶつかってなかったよね。オリちゃんは思いっきし乗られてたけど、重くなかった？重いというか、何事かと思いました。
Well, now Corey's used to the weight, so I really don't know what to say, girls. I'm really, truly sorry.
なんでショコラのが顔赤いんだろう。
What do you think, Meru?
顔見られちゃいました。よだれとか出てないかな。
Oh, too cute.
とにかく学校の準備しましょう。いつもより遅めです。
Alright. I should really get to baking myself. As a result of my poor judgment, we're all running behind today. As such, we all start rushing to get ready for our respective days. That is, everyone except for Chocolat.
私一度帰りますね。
Yes. Normally, she'd stick around to help out, but not today. It seems instead she hurriedly excuses herself, as if escaping from some uncomfortable situation. But hey, I suppose that's what I get. I'll have to apologize to her again later. Not long after that, it was time for the other girls to leave.
じゃあ行ってきます。
Have a good day, girls.
行ってきます。あ、そうだ、クロウさん、メルさんも。私、今日はまた帰りが遅くなります。またお園さん？はい。あと。なんでも。じゃあ、行ってきます。行ってきまーす。
I finished seeing them off. Taking a break from baking, I head outside for my daily cleaning. I do not like that sound. When I open the front door, I'm immediately taken aback by how chilly it is. I thought it would. It's bright and sunny out, but the wind is bitterly cold. Is he gonna play it again? I sigh to myself and step outside.
おはようございます。
Oh! Kamachi, is everything okay?
すいません。あまりの寒さに心が折れました。
I know what you mean. It's especially bad today, isn't it? I should get a little warmer once the sun reaches its high. It should get a little warmer once the sun reaches its highest point in the sky, but that won't be for a few more hours yet. For a few more hours yet.
寒いです。
Brrr. That's not surprising to hear. She certainly isn't dressed for the weather. I can sweep in front of your place too, if you'd like. How should you get warmer? More clothes. Layer up.
いいえ、ダメです。クロウさん甘やかしては。小町は一度甘やかすとダメになる女と言われています。
Well, at least she's self-aware of it. People? Like who?
割と町中で有名です。メルちゃんたちには内緒にしてくださいね。素敵なお姉さんで通ってるので。
Too cute.
とにかくお掃除頑張りましょう。
Sure. In the end, the morning proceeded relatively uneventfully. Aside from the cold being mildly irritating, nothing particularly noteworthy happened. This morning's event pretty much overshadowed everything else in terms of the commotion it caused. Well, there has been one other troubling development. Among the orders we received today, one of the customers asked if we could deliver their cake to them. Now, I generally don't accept delivery requests on weekdays, but they said I could deliver it at any time, so I decided to make an exception. When Chocolat's around, I can usually ask her to watch the store while I handle such deliveries. But she went home this morning, so now I have to wait until Mary gets back. I hope she gets home right at 3 today, so I can get it out of the way early. Is it selfish of me to think that way? Perhaps. Then again, I shouldn't be relying on Chocolat, who was technically our guest last night, to watch over the store either. Regardless, I'll just have to make that delivery later this evening. I wonder who the
ただいま。ああ、オリちゃんがいないと帰り道って退屈。
I wonder if the person who asked for the cake is someone we know. Welcome home, Meru. Sorry to spring this on you when you just got back, but could you watch the store for me for a bit? I have to go make a delivery real quick.
わかった。
Meru quickly gets changed and takes over for me. Clutching a delivery box containing the cake I made earlier this afternoon. I make my way through the front door. Thanks again. I'll be back soon.
はーい。また一人か。はあ。
Alright, I almost forgot. Here, I made some tea. You can have it with whatever cake you'd like, okay?
だからクロウくん好き。
It's not your route yet, Meru. Even the still crestfallen Meru behind, I step outside. If there's one thing I know about her, it's that she really doesn't like being left alone. She gets bored easily, and boredom's basically her kryptonite. And guess what happened last time she was left alone? She ate half the cakes in the store. This has been especially problematic recently because Corey's been busy tending to the pregnant Osono. I should make this quick. Here you are, man.
おー、ありがとうね。わざわざ届けてもらって。今日はどうしても外せなくて。
What do you mean, am I pregnant? No, you are not. Also, wow, I never would have guessed that it was going to be someone we knew. It was my pleasure. Thank you for your business. Before long, I managed to complete the day's deliveries. With that out of the way, I decide to head home. However, as I'm turning to leave, I hear some familiar voices nearby.
じゃあ無理しないでくださいね。
はいはいはいはい。たく心配しすぎだよお母ちゃん。
Uh-oh.
ですかね。
I glance over in the direction of those voices. I see Corey and Osono. From the sounds of things, she's about to leave as well. What perfect timing! Maybe we can go home together.
さてと。
However, for some reason she turns and starts heading in the opposite direction from Folkrel. Huh? I unwittingly find myself following after her. Curiously, she ends up taking us onto the road that runs parallel to the river. He's stalking! If we follow the road, we'll reach the outskirts of town before long. Where's she going? The streets of Fue are pretty safe, even once you reach the outer, periphery of town, but even so. Call out to her, I'm worried about Meru. Finally a choice.
セーブしました。
I don't see this in the guide. Obviously we're on her out, true. Again, aside from the minor text differences, it doesn't matter which you choose. As noted above though, in the adult scenes, your choice does affect the CG variant unlocked in the gallery. Huh? Once again, the choices do not matter. Alright, I'm worried about Meru. I'm sure she's just off running an errand on Osono's behalf or something. I shouldn't stick my nose into her business unnecessarily. And besides, I'm sure Meru's bored being stuck at home by herself. Dexter, calm down. We're choosing both options. But that's probably best I head home. Damn, we actually just left. Sorry I'm late, Meru. I can't just keep following her. I should say something. My jaw hurts. Ah. Just as I resolve to call her out, though, she picks up the pace and starts walking really fast for some reason. Huh? Is she in a hurry to get somewhere? Ah, darn it. A few moments later, I lose sight of her. While I was standing there pondering what to do, she had slipped into the crowd of people walking down the street. What now? ... I decided to continue heading downstream in search of her. After walking along the Arisu River for a short while, I end up in the factory district. Come to think of it, this is the first time visiting Fueya's factory district, isn't it? Much to my surprise, the area is very few actual factories in operation. Then again, Fueya's economy is pretty middle of the road, all things considered. So maybe this isn't all that strange after all. Normally, I'd been worried walking around in such a downtrodden, remote part of town. However, perhaps because of the time of day, I don't see any signs of suspicious activity. From my vantage point upstream, I can see nothing beyond the factory district except a sea of trees. Well, there is that one large building deeper in the woods. However, there are roughly 3 kilometers of empty forest separating it from the edge of town. I don't think it makes much sense to go that far though. ... Dang. If only I hadn't lost sight of her back there. Well, I doubt she went into the forest anyway. I think I'll search the factory district for a bit longer, then head back to Fogrel after that. Wow, I never would have guessed. It's now nighttime. I've closed up shop and have been essentially waiting around for Corey to come home. Oh, man. But before she does, Chocolat stops by again first. Apparently, she's still worried about what happened this morning, as she maintains a subtle yet noticeable distance from me. Not that I blame her. I don't understand. It's now been almost 2 hours since I saw her leave Osono's. Even if Osono had asked her to run an errand, she still should have been home by now. Suddenly, the phone starts ringing. Good evening, you've reached Fogrel. are currently closed for the day, but how may I help you?
もしもし、その声はでかい兄ちゃんかい？
No? Osono? Speak of the devil.
ちょっとちびすくに代わってくれるかい？あの子、髪留めを一つ忘れていってね。
ん？
ああ、ちびすく二人いるか。氷の方。
Right. I knew that part. The reason I'm confused is, Corey isn't here, actually. She hasn't come home yet.
おかしいね。ずいぶん前に返したんだけど。どっかで道草でも食ってるのかね。そんなタイプじゃないんだが。
Hang on, didn't you ask her to run an errand for you?
ないよ。
I could feel the blood draining from my cheeks as she uttered those words. But then, as if on cue, Corey bursts through the door and immediately puts my fears to rest.
遅れました。ただいまです。
Man, what the fuck is in that forest?
おかえり、オリちゃん。遅かったね。おかえりです。
Bonjour. Phew, thank goodness she's okay. Unless she's a fake! Ah, she just got home now. One moment. Perfect timing, Corey. Osono's on the phone for you.
はい。
Still panting and without even removing her coat, she takes the phone from my hands. ... As she does, I notice that her coat has a fair bit of snow, and that her boots are covered in mud. With this much snow and mud on her, you'd think she was out playing in the park or in the field out front of campus. But she isn't the type of girl to do that. Plus, I saw her leave Osono's a little under 2 hours ago. Just the timing doesn't add up either. In other words...
その髪留めですか。はい、いくつもあるので明日はいいです。次行く時まで扱っておいてください。はい、おやすみなさい。
Having resolved the matter quickly, Corey hangs up the phone.
いらっしゃい、ショコラさん。今日も。はい、約束したので。そう、よかったです。今夜は見られるかもしれません。妖精の夜が。理由はありませんけどね。気象条件は合いますから。
Interesting.
妖精さんの夜？
Oh! Komachi jump scare. Seeing as she wasn't with us last night, Komachi, understandably confused by our conversation, is...
あらあら、もう時期は過ぎてなかったかしら。うん、先月終わっちゃった。でもね、昨日はすっごい出そうな夜だったんだ。ほら、あんなに寒かったのに晴れてたから。今日も来る気がしない？いい天気だよ。
Indeed, there's hardly a cloud in the sky. It's also windy out, and the air above us seems to be quite turbulent. Diamond dust. Those tiny ice crystals that appear anywhere from 20 to 300 meters in the air. If they, and this so-called Night of the Fairies, are ever going to reoccur, this seems like the perfect night for that to happen.
と言っても、そうそうあるものじゃないわ。でも、ある年は毎日のように来るんでしょ？おじいちゃんが言ってたよ。そうなの？少なくとも小町は生まれてから一度も見たことないわ。妖精さんの日以外に起きる夜は。 ちろん絶対ないってわけじゃないのよ。起きそうな寒い日は外になんて出ないから見逃してるだけかもしれないし。だよねだよね。
The probability of it occurring must be pretty low, similar to a rainbow or the aurora borealis. No? The aurora borealis is pretty common, especially in the more northern regions.
とにかく待ちましょう。来るとしてもまだまだです。
The sun only sets a little while ago. Sun only set a little while ago. And so we decided to have dinner while we wait.
おことだ。
Come to think of it, this is the first time you've been up here, with us, isn't it?
クロウさんが来てから2階までお邪魔するのは初ですね。たまに来るんですけど。学校で大事なテストがある前日なんかはよく泊まってもらいますね。主にメルさんの先生として。
And she's smart too.
うぐ
This is why Komachi would make the
私
perfect
もわ
wife.
からないところがあると教えてもらえて助かります。えふふ、オリちゃんが勉強でわからなかったところってこの1年で何問あったかしら。その教えてもらった2問のおかげで前回のテストは100点が取れました。
お
感謝です。いえいえ。
Apparently, Corey's quite the smart cookie. Not that I expected otherwise. And Mary's quite the klutz, isn't she? Mary, meanwhile, doesn't seem to appreciate this conversation very much. I can hazard a guess to why, so I decide not to ask her about it.
このおじいさまのお部屋に入ったのは何年かぶりですね。おっこた、おっこた、おっこた、おっこた。
Feel like kids in here. Anyway, seeing as we have not one but two guests over tonight, we thought it might be fun to have dinner up here, where we can sit around the kotatsu.
はあ、ごちそうさまでした。
Indeed. You're quite the chef, Komachi. What can I say? Wife material.
ポトフ、美味しいです。
She can cook, she can tutor, she can clean. She's cute. She can't stop eating sweets.
小町はこれでもメルちゃんの先生ですよ。
We go around the table, each thanking Komachi for the delectable meal. You know, look, I know why they didn't have a path for Komachi, you know? Because if they did, who would choose anyone else?
そういえばクロウさんってケーキはお得意ですけど、お料理全般では。
Not particularly. Though it's not like I can't cook at all.
朝やお昼はだいたい作ってくれるよ。サンドイッチとか軽いものだけど。夕飯はだいたい僕。小町ちゃん直伝のポトフが火を吹くぜ。
Your Potiphar?
食べたことないと思ったあなた。正解です。 いやー、あれなんか 失敗するんだよね。なんでだろう。でもそこから発展させてシチューにしたりリゾットにしたり、いっそスープスパにしたり、どれも美味しいでしょ。
True.
美味しいから文句も言いにくくて困ります。メルさんは夕飯の準備を、その間クロウさんが明日の仕込みをというのがうちの閉店後のサイクルになっていますね。私には入れない空間なのでよく知りませんが、氷ちゃんは相変わらず不器用なんだ。ノーコメント。ポトフくらい簡単よ。包丁もあまり使わないし。作りたくなったらいつでもいらっしゃい。教えてあげるから。はい。あ、食器片付けます。
She says right as everyone finishes eating. After Cora graciously volunteered herself to be on dishwashing duty, I offered to join her, so that she wouldn't drop any dishes on the floor. Meanwhile, the others continued chatting amongst themselves upstairs.
クロウさんも上で休んでいていいですよ。
That's alright, I'm happy to help. And so Corey and I stand side by side washing dishes together. The truth is, I had something I wanted to discuss alone with her, so this is perfect. ... Corey remains as taciturn as always, with only the sounds of running water and clinking dishes breaking the silence. But that silence never feels uncomfortable, even for a second. In fact, it feels strangely warm. Say, I immersed in that warmth, I find myself speaking to her very casually. Without even thinking, the words I've been meaning to say just naturally come out. Where did you go earlier?
はい。
After you left the Sonos, you were out for another 2 hours after that. I saw you leave her house while I was out making a delivery. I lost sight of you before I could say anything. I could say something though. It looked like you were heading to the outskirts of town, but what could you possibly have needed to do out there? Actually, that's not quite right. From how muddy your boots were when you got home, it looks like you were walking in the forest. What are you doing out there in the woods?
やめてください。
She suddenly raises her voice. I was completely focused on wiping grease off the cup in my hands, so her words catch me by surprise. Even more so, maybe I'd been speaking so casually up until that point.
すいません。大きな声を出して。
No, it's my fault for prying.
森へ行ったのですね。
Looks like my hypothesis was right. Still, she could have denied it. But because her boots were muddy, doesn't necessarily mean she went out there. Despite how mature she acts most of the time, her inability to lie betrays just how utterly childish she is at her core. I don't mind that you went out there, assuming you had a good reason. But be careful, okay? The forest is an awfully cold place, especially at this time of year.
そうですか。
She can't lie to save her face, so forcing her to talk would be akin to interrogation. I'd rather not do that to her, frankly. Perhaps that sentiment got through to her, as she finally resumes washing the dish in her hands.
クロウさんが作ってくださる甘くないチョコレート、美味しいけど食べるたびに思ってました。いつの間にか甘いものが苦手だと気づかれてて、いつの間にかチョコが好きだって知られてて、いつの間にか味の調整まで私に合ってきて、いつか私のこと丸裸にされちゃうんじゃないかって。
Don't say anything, Dexter. Come now. I'm not
ク
that.
ロウさん鋭いから。
I'm not. It's just we live together, so of course I'll notice certain things.
何度か言いましたよね。早く記憶を取り戻して元の生活に戻ってほしいって。今またそう思いました。
I see. I'm sorry for prying. Looks like I touched on something I shouldn't have. Even if I only saw her by accident today, I knew full well that, she's been trying to hide certain things to us from us lately. I should have respected that. Suddenly, the silence hanging between us, feels a little heavier than before.
食後におこたで一息ってのもいいわね。ですね。あ、っていうか小町、片付け手伝わなくていいのかしら。のんびり座ってて。いいっていいって、オリちゃんとクロウくんがやってくれるよ。私もお手伝いしたことないです。ならいいけど、あの二人も気になるわ。クロウさんとオリちゃん、二人で大丈夫？どっちも物静かだから仲良くやれてるかしら。大丈夫ですよ。あの二人、傍から見るよりはずっと仲良しだよ。
An awkward silence ensues. Corey, I can understand why you'd be frustrated with me. I wish my memory would hurry up and come back too, but...
違います、違います。
I do? Fortunately, however, that silence lasted for but a moment.
疎ましいとかそういうことじゃなくてですね。家族のことなんです。今日森に行ったのは。
Oh, I see. Must have something to do with her father.
クロウさんにもきっとご家族がいると思うんです。それでここでこうしてる間、そのご家族の方は寂しがってるんじゃないかって。
Ah. Now that she mentions it. I've never even thought about that before.
でも困ったことに、こうして一緒に暮らしてるからか、クロウさんもう私のこと家族みたいに鋭く見抜くようになってて、これで記憶が戻っていなくなってしまったら、それはいいことのはずなのに、私にはすごく寂しいかも。今そう思いました。
I see. Family. Did I have one of my own? At some point? My amnesia makes even that a mystery to me. But even so, Well, I may not know what kind of person I was before, but I will say this. Even after I eventually get my memories back, I'll never forget the debt I owe you girls. So rest assured, I'll never just up and leave you.
はい。
She shows me a small smile.
今日何をしてきたか言えなくてごめんなさい。
That's okay. Like I said, just be careful, okay? In Mary's case, this goes without saying, but I worry about you too, you know. We're family after all.
はい。
For a second there, I was worried things were going to get awkward between us. But fortunately, it seems she and I have already grown close enough to skip that step and get straight to reconciliation. And honestly, I couldn't be happier about that.
あおりちゃん、クロウくん。
I jump in surprise as the other girls burst into the kitchen.
どうしました急に。外すごい。
So it is the night of the fairies. Huh? What is?
あ
The night of the fairies. Must have begun while none of us were looking, but by now the sky is already filled with sparkling dust.
ーきれいです。
Chocolat, who like me has never witnessed this event before, looked particularly amazed by the scene playing out before her eyes. I don't blame her. I don't blame her either. It's a truly breathtaking sight. I mean, I've seen this so-called diamond dust in the daytime before, but seeing that dust fluttering beneath Fueya's already beautiful starry sky is, if I may, like night and day. Countless glittering specks waltzed through the air, backed by a deep blue canvas. But unlike snow, these ephemeral lights dance across the night sky like shooting stars, ultimately disappearing before they reach the ground. The diamond dust I saw during the day was charming in its own way, don't get me wrong. But this is something else. The sky looks so beautiful that I feel like I'm being sucked in by it.
やっぱりね。今日は来そうな気がしてたんだ。昨日もそんなこと言ってませんでしたか。
Just then I noticed that while the rest of us had been gazing up at the sky, Corey wasn't. In fact, she's currently looking down at her hands and rubbing them together. Are you cold?
寒いっていうか冷たいです。水仕事の後そのまま来たので手袋も忘れたし。クロウさんは大丈夫ですか？
I'm okay. I'm the warm-blooded type, I suppose.
そうですか。羨ましい。
She continues frantically rubbing her palms together. When I see her doing that, I reach out and take her hands into mine. They're quite tiny, so I'm able to wrap my hand around both of them in their entirety.
あ
How's that? Do you feel a little better?
はい。暖かいです。
Thank goodness. I continue holding her hands, waiting for them to warm up. Like that, we return our gazes to the sky. It's a good thing we can today, huh?
はい。そうですね。走った甲斐がありました。
How long have we been standing out here? These are prime weather conditions for diamond dust, meaning the temperature in the sky is somewhere around minus 50 Celsius. Naturally, that means it's freezing down here too. Nevertheless, we continue gazing up at the sky. This miraculous night, this magical dust. Was this the work of fairies, or some other force beyond our understanding? Under normal conditions, we might have wondered such things. But right now, with this breathtaking canvas unfolding before our eyes, we couldn't care less what caused it. Not a single one of us. I'll go make us all some warm milk.
お願いします。私はお風呂を入れてきますね。
After parting ways with Komachi out front, the rest of us come back here.
今日もよろしくお願いします。
Of course, you're always welcome here. Naturally, given how late it is, we decided that having chocolate stay over, to have chocolate stay over again. My head hurts. A little while later, after having sufficiently warmed up, we all gathered in the upstairs landing area.
あ、モリちゃん眠そう。珍しいです。いつもはショコラが一番に眠そうにするのにね。言わないでください。すいません。なぜか今日はすごく
Without even trying to hide it, she gives a big yawn. Corey doing something inelegant? Now that's a surprise. She must be very sleepy indeed. Well, that's to be expected. She was out walking around for at least 2 hours today, including a brief jaunt in the woods. Shall we call it an early night then, everyone? Tomorrow's another weekday, so we need to rest up. True, tomorrow is another weekday. As per usual, the three girls will be sharing my room, while I stay in Corey's.
アリちゃん、布団用意して。もう半分寝てます。もうちょっと耐えて、アリちゃん。はあ、かわいいです。
Not as cute as Chocolate though.
たまにこうして好きだらけだから可愛いんだよね、アリちゃんは。布団は僕たちが出そう。行くよ、ショコラ。今日はいろんなことがありすぎてもう眠いです。本当にいろんなことがあって知られちゃいましたね、あのことは。まあいっか。
I mean, he was gonna find out eventually, you know, since he's being portrayed as such a perceptive guy.
クロウさんなら知られても 丈夫ですよね。
Yeah, we're doing your route, so it should be fine.
クロウさんになら。
Dot dot dot. Is it morning? I open my eyes and go to sit up. Dot dot dot. Whoa! But I'm immediately assaulted by a wave of cold air, so I hurriedly wrap myself back in my blankets. Wow, it's freezing in here. I was mentally preparing for this after how cold it was last night, but it feels like it's even colder this morning. I didn't even want to leave the blankets. Honestly, it's just that cold. Dot dot dot. Wait, something feels off. I'm not talking about this tremendous cold either. No, there's something even more peculiar than that. I feel warmer than usual under these blankets. Ah! I was waiting for it. Well, now I can see why that is. It's because there's something warm hiding beneath them. Oh, she woke up at the wrong time. Good morning.
クロウさん、またですか。
No. I told you I didn't mean
え、
to.
でもここ私の。
Yeah, you're kind of in my bed at the moment. Finally shaking off the haze of sleep, realization draws on her face as she notices where she is.
すいません。あれ
She fell asleep thinking of Crow, and then she walked into her room because she knew Crow would be in it.
そうだ、さっきと言っても夜中ですけど、おトイレに行きたくなって、その後部屋が
Oh, she was still half asleep. Whoa there, slow down, Corey. She was probably half asleep when she went to the bathroom, then autopiloted back to her room. Though, there is just one small problem with that theory. I just have one question. I'm sure you were just half asleep last night, but if that's the case, then why didn't you go back to your bed? Her bed is too small for me, so I slept on the futon. I slept on a futon on the floor, as I usually do. If she really was on autopilot, she'd normally go back to her own bed, right? You'd think so. ... You must have been really out of it last night, huh?
そうですね。すいません。
Yeah. She autopiloted the crow's bed.
おはよう諸君。
I think that's a good place to end it. we got some cute moments with Corey at the end here. And I've been waiting for them too. I've been waiting for these cute moments with Corey.